Well, it's time to make that 10-hour trip to Las Vegas, Nevada. Boise State and Oregon meeting up in the Las Vegas Bowl. Broncos hopefully will walk away with a victory. Before we head to Vegas, I caught up with head coach Leon Rice to figure out what I should listen to on this 10-hour trip.
Hey, Roland, it's going nuts down here at CenturyLink Arena. The Steelheads come back to win this one down 3-0. We'll have all the highlights coming up after the break. Broncos and Ducks held their final official media press conference with Ducks head coach Mario Cristobal and Brian Arson talking all things Las Vegas Bowl. The Broncos looking to make it a three-peat.
The Mountain West Media Days is almost wrapped up for Coach Arson. He saves us a little bit of time to talk some football. Coach, looking at the rankings, I know that you're not a huge ranking guy, but you got to be happy with the two players that are on the list as well as your special with Tyler Rossa moving into this season.
Yeah, happy for the individual.
But what a perfect night for Boise State on the blue. Coming into tonight, the Broncos have won 14 of the last 15 meetings with Nevada, and they also haven't lost to the Wolfpack on the blue in 20 years. It's Selection Sunday for the Broncos, and as you can see, they're pumped up and ready to compete for their first NCAA tournament appearance. Broncos are going to Seattle to face the 5th-seeded Washington Huskies. The NFL draft cannot get here quick enough for former Bronco Leighton Vander Esch. Ever since the season ended, the linebacker has been juggling workouts and climbing up draft boards.
Yeah, but he keeps finding his way back inside.
I fly away. I'm a Hawk, right? Isn't that what I do?
Fast. He's good.
See what I did there? Made a terrible joke. The Hawks are looking to close out the regular season with a perfect record. Let's get right into the highlights and see if they soared to an undefeated regular season.
The swing looked great.
I just can't hit a softball. Baseball, no problems.
Yeah.
Pitches drop, man.
Stand up there, take the pitches, and take the walk.
Yeah, I should have taken a walk. The Boise State softball team has become the team to beat in the Mountain West this season. The Broncos enter this weekend series against New Mexico in first place in the conference. And they're looking at their first NCAA tournament bid in program history. Not bad for a squad that has never made it to the postseason before last year. Best ballpark in town to go watch a game. You can sit out on the grass in the outfield, bust out a lawn chair, some sunflower seeds, and you're good to go.
A fun afternoon. No
sure.
doubt about it. All right, thanks, Dan.
But I grew up playing baseball and even drank a cup of coffee in college. Softball, it can't be that hard. So she definitely knows everything about shot put. She gave me some expert instruction on the proper technique and the stance, but as you can see, I still struggle. There's an old saying, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but some coaches at Boise State are hoping the opposite is true, and they're looking to a very special canine to help teach their players. It's just a normal practice day inside Taco Bell Arena for Gordy Presnell and his team. Except on this day, you might be seeing a four-legged critter on the court, and you may be asking yourself why.
They have quick reaction and they have anticipation, and so we thought we'd do that so that our players could see someone else do something that we want them to do.
They move their shoulders, you're moving. You ready? Let's go. Let's go. Go get it. Go.
There is no way I can stop Cole. He's too fast. Like, no.
You see, for Coach Presnell, he's been around the game of basketball for 30 years, and he's seen it all on and off the court.
I remember when I was a kid, there was an assistant that used to go out to the parking lot and have a car hit them. And see, it didn't hurt to take a charge. So it's the same kind of thing. We're always trying to come up with something.
By the way, please don't try that at home. Coach, you're joking, right?
I haven't done that.
It could be another long grind for this year's team, who will defend their Mountain West title and also look to get back to the NCAA tournament. With only 2 seniors in the mix, it's days like this that help the program stay even keel.
The ready stance, like I'm gonna go, I'm gonna be quick.
I feel like they always try new things to make us to be more excited to practice and to learn. I mean, it's amazing that we can have Cole here to teach us how to defend great, so that's amazing.
Basketball, it can be a grind a little bit, and so if we can do something that lightens the mood a little bit, that still is a teachable moment, then we want to do that.
Idaho State head coach Bill Evans did something that not many Division I coaches would do, recruit a 5'7" basketball player. Not only is Sam Dowd proving so many wrong about his height, but also his heart.
You know, I didn't have a place to stay And, you know, I was moving from couch to couch, you know, to friends, and the worst part was like just not knowing when my next meal would be.
Idaho State junior guard Sam Dowd has dealt with hardship that many can't imagine, with abandonment, homelessness, and hunger. Dowd knew all that before he turned 16.
There's a couple times where I thought, you know, I didn't want to be here in this life or in this world, and I think everybody that hit rock bottom has felt that. And you know, that was the all-time low.
Sam had to grow up and grow up fast. The game of basketball allowed him to be free, take his mind off the turmoil at home or later where his next meal or pillow would be.
I can say when I'm on the court, like I love just giving everybody high fives. I love smiling. I love the competitiveness, and I don't know, just something about that, you know, just kept pushing me and kept my mind off of, you know, my backstory.
Enter in Idaho State head coach Bill Evans, who took a chance on a 5'7" guard.
He's got all these intangibles that really affect winning and losing, and he's a tough guy, and he plays for the right reasons, and he's 5'7".
Dowd might be lacking height, but made up for it with his heart, as it paid off in the eyes of Evans, who offered Sam a full-ride scholarship.
When he said full, you know, I was just smiling because that meant no student loans.
From couch to the Division I basketball court, Sam hopes he can inspire others and show that anything is possible if you just never give up.
However low you are, you can get out of that no matter what.
Sam now starts for the Bengals at point guard, and Bill Evans says he's excited for Sam's knowledge of the game to grow over the rest of the season.